Good afternoon, welcome to a match of Dota 2. This is the cast for a replay game for StarLadder Day 1, group stages, M5 versus the good B team, game number 2. And we are, I still have to press play. Let's do that. We are gonna see, hopefully, we are gonna see a good game. We know that in advance since it is a replay cast, and that is why it's being replay casted, because we want to be able to have people from all over the world every time being able to watch this match, because it was a good one. I have to say, because if you watched my stream at that day, you saw the last 10 minutes of the game. If you watched Toby's stream at that day, you watched the first 15 to 20 minutes of that game. And for now we're gonna watch the entire game, so you might remember some of the draft. I have to say I only remember one thing, but I'm just gonna comment on the game as if we haven't seen it before, just so you know. Also saying already in advance, I realized that I have to change still some stuff in my casting overlay, but I will do that when the draft is done. Actually, since this is a replay cast, I'm gonna just put twice the speed on for the draft, because that's better. Because we don't want to be having that too long of the time to do this. So this is going to be double speed drafting time. Rubik banned out, Chen being banned out, Batrider as well. Still expecting a Templar Assassin to be banned out perhaps. Otherwise Moscow 5 will probably pick that up with already having the counter to that, the Batrider being banned out. It's going to be an Enigma ban out. Okay, who cares about Templars? Okay, I've remembered. It was fast forward. So Darkseer picked up by Moscow 5, Templar Assassin there, as well as a Naga Siren for the good B team. Jakiro Enchantress for Moscow 5, so having a jungle hero have a good start of a dual lane with the Jakiro there, and a long lane solo for the Darkseer. Naga Siren still needs something to dual lane with her. Maybe a Leshrac would be a good idea, because that one's still in the pool. Templar Assassin will of course be the mid lane, and we will see what the good B team is going to go for. Of course they could still go for, actually no, the Enigma as well as the Chen are both out of the picture, so no good jungle hero left anymore. But there's a neat Leshrac to follow up with that Split Earth after that. Naga Siren and Snare, Queen of Pain, Tidehunter, Keeper of the Light all banned out. Keeper of the Light being well, curious to see why he's gonna get banned out. Undying being banned out by the good B team. Shadow Shaman banned out by M5. And the last ban incoming from the good B team will be the Chaos Knight. So that is gonna be everything banned out, as we're probably gonna go lightning fast into these next picks, because like I said, it is gonna be played fast forward for the drafting phase. Venomancer will be the pickup here for M5. Curious to see what they're going to be at the last pickup. I kind of know what the good B team is going to go for the last pickup, so but I won't spoil it for if you haven't seen the match just yet. We'll find out though. We'll find out. Good B team, what are you going to go for? Let's see, they have a dual lane, they have a solo lane. Could still go for trial lane or jungle hero, or 2 dual lanes. This is all of their bonus time. They're ticking off the bonus time very fast, as it is fast forward. It is like 20, 21, 19, 18, 17, 16, it's going very fast. And that's all the time that they have left.
10 seconds remaining. 5
This is all the time they've left. There's the Wisp. Oh, I forgot about that one. Good one. I like seeing the Wisp. Wisp is of course one of those heroes that makes for a lot of big plays. So I'm hoping that this will be too. The place for big plays for the Wisp. M5 last pickup is going to go off. They still have every single minute into their bonus time, like 1.5 minutes left for M5, and they're gonna tick it down. Even if they already know what they were gonna pick up during this time, they could still wait for that time to decide what they're gonna do with their lanes. But they pick up their anti-mage, so going for the anti-fun and leaving that for a trial in there. Venomancer Jakiro, actually, having said that, who is gonna go mid? Maybe the Venomancer will be going mid versus the Templar Assassin if they want to try that. We have seen that before, it didn't really work out all that well, and that's indeed the Weaver. If you weren't there for the game that you now know, it's gonna be a Weaver played by Black, which is also, I now have to change the speed because it's still being played fast forward, but we want to see the whole game at normal speed, so that's me changing that around. So let's see who's playing what. No real surprises, he's singing on that Templar Assassin. We have Black indeed on that Weaver. Bamboo will be playing the Naga Siren, Wisp will be played by Kuroki, and Alex on the Leshrac. And on the bottom lane for M5 we have Getting Ruddy is solo on the Enchantress, Nexus on the Anti-Mage, Seedoy on the Darkseer, Stellianer is indeed on the Venomancer, and he is that mid lane solo for M5. Oh crap, overlay, thank you. He is in the mid lane solo. Dread gonna be playing the Jakiro, as I still have to change the overlay. There we go. To remove those two. But yeah, Venomancer will then probably be a solo lane and Dread on the support. Jakiro, Donkey following. Afterwards has got 2 tangos for StarLadder, and will be going mid probably after maybe he placed some wards. Now he has just 2 inventory slots, gave some stuff to his teammates. Nexus and teammates, yeah, like I said, will be a dual lane here slash semi-triangle with Enchantress, of course, able to come out of the jungle when she wants to. Naga Siren will be, of course, with the Leshrac together. I mean, I talked about that dual lane already. It's pretty strong. Kuroki could be going towards the bottom lane as well. Just placed some wards there. Mid lane 16 solo and black solo Weaver. We have seen that before as well. So that is gonna be that, as they're having a short slow showdown here. Enchantress gonna get stunned up. Leshrac's not following up because there was the Ice Path here, and that's gonna be the end of that. Okay, Ice Path, the killer of all ganks. Thank you, Jakiro. And by the way, for you asking, I mean, still, I only casted the last 10 minutes of the game when this game was actually going on, so I don't know where to watch for first blood and stuff. So if I miss it, then please forgive me, because I didn't watch the replay yet. Until now, Solo coming in from behind here, wanting to throw some harassment down up on that Wisp. Ice Bat locks in both. They could try to go for it still. Is there going to be something else? No, it's just more harassment coming off on Kuroki, who is taking a lot of harassment indeed from that. It will be Black versus the Naga Siren, Anti-Mage versus the Naga Siren here. Right-clicking, trying to get as much up as he can. Of course, it's an aggressive trialing coming off from the GDB team, so they are trying to shut down at Anti-Mage as much as they can. Let's see if they're going to be able to do that. Harassment going to be thrown out. Of course, like I said, Jakiro there is the anti-gank of all gankers. So if there's something going on here, he will be able to just lay down an Ice Path, and Anti-Mage will be able to be given time to be blinking away from that one. Mid lane will indeed be Venomancer soloing it up against Templar Assassin. In theory, they should be fine. Wait a second, bottom lane, harassment going on. There's going to be Kuroki in a lot of trouble here. Has to back up and snare up on the Anti-Mage. We'll be able to blank away. But no, there's a follow-up stun. Nexus taking a lot of damage, and now he blinks away. And Kuroki popped himself, so we'll be safe again. But yeah, I'm curious to keep an eye on the Venomancer and Templar Assassin, because Venomancer is already pretty low, and we have seen, I mean, I have to stick here, obviously, because this is where a lot of the first blood potential is going to go off, but we have seen Venomancers taking on Templar Assassins before, and sometimes they have been able to get a kill and at least not die, because of course their poison over time counters that refraction. But they have not been able to get up that much afterwards. I mean, they still turned into a big support afterwards. And snare there, Anti-Mage still getting stunned. Leshrac stun, is it going to hit? Ice Bat locks in 3. They now have to back off again. Kuroki in a lot of trouble here. Blink in from the Anti-Mage. Wants to go for Kuroki. Riptide trying to harass him back. Kuroki will be safe. Will be the same for Bamboo, maybe. Ice Bat's going to be off cooldown again. Could be laid down if he wants to. Ice Bat's going to hit on Bamboo there. Is there going to be another slow? No, nothing else. And Alex just thinking about landing a stun, but the chase wasn't continuing, so we'll be fine. Regeneration by the TA, as the Wisp is stuck. Of course, with that, yeah, I was going to say, with that link, he was probably stuck on that hill because of that link. In the meantime, we have bottle up for StarLadder, who will be bottle crowing his bottle. TA picked up the regen rune. Gave the bottle, I think, to Kuroki, who is back to full HP. I think no, not even all that much. Never mind. But it has an empty bottle again already, so okay. Now look at this harassment going on. I mean, last hit-wise is not doing that bad. 13 for 6 on the TA. Venomancer being 9 for 3. With the top lane, Weaver, 15 for 3. He's getting semi-free farm because Cito is just tower skipping there. He's 18 for 0, just picking up the creep waves as they come, meaning that Black is able to get those last hits, is losing a lot of health for it, losing some tower damage for it, or tower health I should say, but if he times it right, he's going to be able to get every last hit possible. There's Nexus, might be first blood, no, blinks away, and this harassment on the top lane is going to continue indefinitely until they get some kills done. Ice Pat's gonna land on Leshrac still though, but Kuroki and Bamboo still looking for another target. One ensnare follow-up stun is all it takes, or all it should take, especially if they have lightning with that as well, as maybe the Wisp stun. Ice Pat locks in Kuroki, harassment only so far. Enchantress in the meantime, not coming out of the jungle just yet, might decide to do so now with that Ursa Warrior. It's pretty low on mana though, so I'm not sure if that's actually what she wants to be doing. Dread, he is going to be first blood. Bamboo picking him up and now has to back away from his tower. Tower hitting very hard on Bamboo there. He doesn't have a self anymore, and neither do his teammates, so he has to go back all the way, which actually hurts him pretty much, or a lot. But at the same time, Kuroki and Alex will be getting some experience that they otherwise would not have gotten. Anti-Mage level 4 in the meantime, up first now 2 level 2 supports, with the Naga Siren being level 3 herself. But that is first look. The combination that I said indeed happened with the Ensnare, follow-up stun from Wisp, and there's no way you can blink away from that one, especially not if you're a Jakiro, because he can't blink. Obviously. Sorry, I was confused with the other mates there for a second in case you didn't notice, but yeah, it was Jakiro that went down for the first blood, not Nexus, even though of course they would have liked to get it on the Nexus. TP back in from the Naga Siren, and now can be able to get back to her right clicks and stuff. She wants to. Ice Path gonna land on too, harassment only, but a lot of harassment on Kurokai, and he doesn't have, like I said, any regen anymore, and that really is gonna hurt. Maybe he's gonna be able to pick up that 6-minute rune, and if it's a regen rune, he'll get it or something like that, and then he's gonna be able to tether up to Alex, and maybe they'll get it both. So that will be, of course, very nice. Venomancer in the meantime picked up an invisibility rune, level 5 for him, now 20 for 12, so doing a good job there. Templar assassin 20 for 8, so very even in his mid lane. And on the top lane in the meantime, still the same thing going on as earlier, 30 for 5 on that Weaver, with the Darkseer being 31 for 0. I mean, he's just continuously getting every single creep wave, and it's just gonna continue going there. Of course, if you look at that top wave, which we're not doing right now because I think something is being set up here again, with that Enchantress there invisible. But yeah, let's wait for that first. And they see her now and they back off. Okay. But yeah, if you look at the top lane, the gold means more on the Weaver than it does on the Darkseer, in my opinion, just because that's a semi-carry or hard carry even. Kuroki running into that Ice Path once again, taking another 100 damage. If he does that twice more, he's as good as dead. But tower is going to be defended, and the creep from the Enchantress went down, and Venomancer picking up the Weaver. And that is gonna be that's gonna be a good pickup for him. I mean, Ice Shell doing the works, and of course we saw the Weaver being very low due to that, the creeps, due to that tower skipping. At the same time, he did have his time lapse and didn't use it, so that's quite surprising. Maybe he didn't have mana for it or anything else, something like that. But that is indeed a kill up on the carry, so good B team being put slightly at the down foot there for the late game, but at the same time, I mean, they're doing okay-ish. If you look at the gold graph, it's still in favor of M5 because of that last skill just there. And the gold graph is gonna be, experience graph is gonna be 2k there. Ice Path latches in, 2 still the Leshrax on hit, so they want to go for Nexus, but Nexus just blinks away as if there's nothing wrong, and actually meaning to go for this Bamboo. Gonna be in a lot of trouble right now. Is it gonna be an Ice Path soon? 2 seconds for another Ice Path Bamboo. Here comes the Enchantress as well, and he's gonna be able to get a stun. Leshrax stun still hits on the Centaur though, and it's gonna be Bamboo that should still get picked off, or not. Nexus is gonna try it, take some damage from the Wisp here, but Nexus now in a lot of trouble himself. Ice Path will get the kill on the Naga Siren, but Anti-Mage still gets the kill on the Wisp. Leshrax goes down, and that is 3 for 0 here on this bottom lane. Not something that they want to be going for. I really did think Nexus was about to go down there, but managed to stay alive. Good play for him. As Cedo is getting some more harassment in on this Weaver here. And Weaver was probably going for Lincoln's as his item first. Without even going for boots. In the meantime, I mean, he doesn't really need boots. He has Shikushi, which is higher movement speed than boots. Oh, vacuum in. There's a time lapse. Harassment up on Steroid. There's the surge away. Should be able to be safe. Weaver trying to get in between there, or trying to get a kill there. Is he gonna chase this? He is gonna chase this now. He has to back off. Tower doing too much damage there. As a rotation from Leshrax and Wisp going to the middle. They want that Venomancer. Venomancer gets a Leshrax stun, get a stun. Venomancer ulti still hits, so Kuroki, a lot of trouble for him, will still die. Denied by the TA as Venomancer drops to the Leshrax, but the Venomancer still gets the last hit up on that Leshrax, so good for him. 2 for 1, with one of them being a deny, but still Wisp being out of play for a moment, not getting experience, not getting farm, of course also not getting experience for that kill, I think. Yeah, he did get experience for that kill. In the meantime, Weaver was able to deny the top lane tower, so he was able to get that one done. And yeah, good stuff there. I mean, he's just continuing farming. What else can I say? Yeah, he got picked off once, but then again, he's just going back to farming like nothing's changed. And in a way, nothing really has changed. Darkseer still trying to take farm as well. And if he doesn't make mistakes, in theory, he should not be dying. Jakiro still level 4, being kept away from these right clicks by by the illusions from the Naga Siren. I like this. He is just able to get so much map control on the bottom lane because of those illusions, because of those mirror images. And he's gonna be helped again. Leshrac and Wisp hanging around here again. Might be trying to go for a kill up on the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage was 27 for 1, with Bamboo being 27 for 2. So very even still there. Invisibility rune gonna be bottled up by the Wisp there. And then we're gonna see what they're gonna be doing with that. Of course, the ward there being placed by the Radiant team. Dire team ward was already there, so they were able to pick up him picking up that rune. And we're gonna see if they're gonna be doing something with that. Of course, level 4 on the Wisp, meaning no TP just yet, and that's a bit of a shame because I am waiting for that to happen. 6 for 2, by the way, in the meantime, in favor of M5, so they are looking quite strong in this match right now. The TA phase boots complete. Venomancer, his own power threat, is TPing to the bottom lane. Something going on here. Leshrac's on Dread. A lot of trouble. Sick charge has kept him alive. Will be enough. One more hit needed. Not going to be happening though. Bamboo on the chase, but takes a kill. Takes a nice pass. Jakiro still going down to the Naga side, but there's the trap. There is Sing Sing. Wants to help out. Wants to kill off that Venomancer. Leshrac goes down to the Anti-Mage, and they still are trying to look for kills and snare upon this Venomancer. There goes Bamboo. Manifold vacuuming, and that's going to be Wisp and Naga Siren going down. Double kill for Enchantress. And then there goes the Veteran. He's gonna go down, or should he? Yeah, he will. Sing will probably pay for that one with his life as well, unless he can make some big plays happening. Doesn't look like he can. Enchantress, triple kill for solo. Now Weaver coming in and backs out. That is 3 for 2 in favor of M5. They picked off, actually, they picked off 4 heroes there. 4 for 2, because of course Wisp died there, Leshrac, Naga Siren all died. Only one that didn't die was the Weaver, but they did pick up that Anti-Mage, which is a pretty big kill. If it was worth it, I don't know. I think only time will be able to tell that, as the gold graph is going towards M5. No real surprise there, to be fair, with 3k experience in favor because of those kills as well. But we're now reaching at those levels. I mean, Wisp needs level 6 before he's going to be able to do massive things, and the same thing goes for the TA. She needs, well, she is at that level actually. She could be making big plays right now. Is around that level that you would expect her to jump around the map a lot more, even though she doesn't have as much gold as I thought she would have. With face boots up on there, and a bottle and a wand there. Song being used to want to try to set up something here. They have, of course, got vision here. Or maybe they just want to back off. Well, that was a waste of a song. Confusing stuff here. And I'm gonna need some drinks for my voice, by the way, so bear with me while we wait if they're gonna be going in on that, because there's still 4 heroes for the good B team on the bottom lane, 4 heroes for M5 on the bottom lane also, but they have an Anti-Mage farming, so they are okay with being here and not getting anything in return. Wisp actually thinking about going in. I don't want to be drinking just yet. I'm gonna close the bottle and I'm gonna wait until something happens here. It's just Kuroki here. He wants to get his level 6 and feathers back to Leshrac. Lightning going through. Doesn't pick up anything in his edict. That's not something that you see every day. Ice Path going through. Just harassment. It's an illusion after all. Trap going on. Slows down solo. Do they want to go in on it? No. Still sticking around here on this bottom lane though. TP out there from Nexus. He will try to find a different place to farm. It's just getting a bit too crowded for him. No real surprise there. But yeah, Alex, no edict. Meaning they're not going to be going that hard on those towers as you normally would expect from a Leshrac. They're looking for someone to pick off. Venomancer picking up a double damage from going back to the mid lane in the meantime. Mid lane where Weaver, by the way, has found a place to farm. Trap going off, hits on 2, Ice Pad locks in 2 as well. Oh, now 3, they just run into it. Gale going through from the side. Leshrac stun, as well as an ensnare. Kuroki being the first one to go down though. Double kill for Saliener, and there's a Darkseer picking up the TA. Great play there by Saliener with a double damage rune, of course, picking up those last hits. Picked up a Ghost Scepter for himself, and they're gonna go on, continue to go to that tier 1 tower. And this will give me a time to drink some stuff. There we go.
Wait up.
And that is an illusion. Illusions all over the place.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Do they want to defend this?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't think they can, actually. Maybe with the song they can, but they don't have the song for another 50 seconds. Tower will go down. Creeps will get the last hit, so gold gets split. Looks like they're not going to give up just yet. Double damage from Venomancer did run out. I'm curious to see what this Venomancer is going to go for, because it's not that often that we see a Venomancer solo mid and actually not stepping back into that supportish role afterwards. Because he is doing pretty well for himself. I mean, he's just got a double kill. He's been in 7 out of the 13 kills. Yes, he has died twice, but definitely able to do some damage still. So curious to see what item build he will be going for. Darkseer in the meantime picked up a mechanism for himself. Has been in 6 kills. Has not died yet. Of course, he's got a solo kill as well on that Weaver even. Sorry. Jakiro in the meantime, he's going for an urn. And, you know, being supporty, Jakiro not that much of a surprise. And will we have a TP? Yes, they are. Going towards the bottom lane, top lane rather. They're going for Solo. Here they go. Weaver there as well. Solo tries to heal. The Shrek stun not hitting though. Solo trying to get away. Should be safe. Vacuum in. This is not going the way that the GDB team were hoping to. Kuroki will still be alive before going back. Oh, that was so close. I mean, if you kill off the Wisp first, then of course you're going to be able to kill off the Shrek afterwards because he won't be able to TP back. But oh, wow. That was a shame that Shrek missed, otherwise that would have been a kill for sure. But this way, they wasted just the ultimate of the Wisp, not having anyone going down. They didn't get a tower either though, which would have been a prize if they did get the Shrek kill, I think. Maybe. We do have the Perseverance ready up on the Weaver, so first part of Lincoln's is present. I was checking out on some items before that happened, by the way. Bamboo, it's got 400 gold. Curious to see what item he's going to go for first. It's going to be a Riptide. Dread being blocked there. It's going to be another Riptide soon. No, TP's in. Here comes a Wisp. There comes a stun. Macropire being laid down. Here comes the Anti-Mage. Wants to go for a target. Riptide still being there. Ice Pad locks in Bamboo. Again, get some right clicks there. There's the Wisp stun. Still helping out. And Snare upon the Anti-Mage as well. But there's nobody else to follow it up on. There's no Shrek stun. And in the meantime, another Ice Pad, another time where Bamboo is just going to get harassed. Nexus, does he want to chase this? No, he doesn't. Too low on HP. In the meantime, on the middle lane, we had some pushings going in. Tier 1 tower did drop as Sing Sing as well as Alex is going to be forced back. We were not able to defend their tower. At least it didn't go down though, so that's good stuff there. But yeah, Enchantress, we saw her earlier. She was able to stay alive in a gank that happened on her top lane. Going for a Aghanim's, I would think so. Cedo in the meantime, we already saw his items. Anti-Mage's going for Battle Fury, no real surprise there. So that's all the items coming off on the Radiant side, I think. Unless Venomancer, well, we already saw him picking up his Ghost Scepter actually. To of course be able to stay alive against both the TA as well as the Weaver.
Top tower
if he's going to be building it into an Aghanim Scepter, I am not sure. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. As he's going to TP towards the top lane to stop that Weaver from free farming. Picked up a Illusion Rune and activates it also. Weaver in the meantime, Lincoln Sphere almost complete. That's the item that he was going to go for, no real surprise there. TA still got 1200 gold. It's a bit late for Blink Dagger though, she might still want to go for it because it's of course a great item to have. But curious to see if that's indeed going to be the case. Wisp of course has died 4 times right now, so is not going to be able to pick up anything meaningful for now. The Shrek has picked up, well, died 4 times, picked up 1 kill for himself, as being of course a support role here, so has picked up wards as well. And a Nagathime, we already saw her. Will it be a Manta Style, will it be a Relic? Either way is possible. Trap hitting, Poncedo, he still has a surge though, and they want to go in on this. TP came in there as well from the Jakiro, but nope, they're not going to be getting anything. GDB team backs off. As it's 17 minutes into this game, 7,500 gold in favor of M5. With 5,000 experience in favor of M5 as well, so they're looking good for this game so far. Anti-Mage Battle Fury almost complete. It's gonna and it's gonna have it when he has threads as well already, so we'll be able to just jump right into the jungle and start farming like a madman, which is of course what he wants to do. Let's just switch to net worth, by the way. Sorry for not chasing that earlier. Didn't do that just yet. We do see, wow, this is unusual. I was not expecting the Darkseer to be highest up there, but to be fair, he has been the one that hasn't missed a single creep kill when he was on the lane because he was tower skipping, so was able to just get all the farm from that. With the Weaver being second highest up there, of course, like I said, he was getting almost free farm there as well. Anti-Mage still very high. It is the Radiant team that is dominating the top 5/top 4. With TA being on the 5th place there. The rest is of course playing as supports. Curious to see when Wisp wants to go somewhere again with his ultimate. He does have it up. He might go towards that top lane to try to go for the Venomancer. Well, at the same time, when he does that, he'll get a Venomancer ult in his face, he'll get a Gale, and he might even die from that. So, if he does it, he needs to be in the base, so he TP's back to there when he goes there. As we've got Solo. Oh, they're gonna go somewhere. Wait a second. They're gonna go bottom actually. They're gonna go for Solo again. Let's see if he's gonna be as lucky. Stun is there. There's a heal as well. Solo, I think you're gonna go down this time. Yeah, TA picking up the kill. Shrek coming out there just in case as well. There's gonna be 4 heroes soon on the bottom lane for M5 as well. And there's only gonna be 2-1 left. There's a song being used. Bamboo and Alex should be able to get out. They TP, and that's going to be the safe choice because, of course, they were the ones to be left alone. That's the thing that you can do. If you see a Wisp TPing in with his target, you can just wait until they're gone and then just take the fight because you know they won't be able to come back in anytime soon. Good response from M5, but also, of course, good response from Bamboo just to make sure that they can't do anything more with that 1700 gold up on that Venomancer as they may be looking to push into this tier 1, tier 2 tower. 3 heroes on the bottom lane, 4 and 5, with the Enchantress just cancelling a TP because she can and is just gonna walk instead. Okay, fine. Nexus, Battle Fury complete. Let the farms begin. Weaver in the meantime taking down a tier 1 tower. He's farming pretty well though, I have to say. I mean, his Linkage is complete. He still has got 1200 gold. He is doing a great job there, for sure. Cedoy picked himself up an ultimate orb. Curious to see what he's going to be doing with that. Is it going to be a Sheeva's Guard? An item that I would like to see that on up that Dark Sea, of course. He is he's going to be able to be that initiator, and with that Sheeva's Guard he's just being able to be initiator all that much more because nobody will be able to run away at full speed anymore. And if you're chasing someone, it's pretty useful as well. Of course, you can just get in range with that Surge. And Bamboo still farming, 1900 gold up on him right now. As I have to say, I mean, if we look at the map control and the map control is all going now towards the GDB team. They have ward at the Roshan pit, they have ward in the mid lane, and I just realized that as a spectator you can't draw on the map, which is a bit of a shame, or at least as a replay caster. But it is all going towards the GDB team, and even though with the towers of course down, all tier 1 towers down on the side of the GDB team, they get a bit of less map control there. They do have the ward, so map control is theirs, and of course they need that. They have to have that with the lineup that they have. This Wisp, he is going to be doing most if he can TP and gank, and for that they need vision. I have to say they need more vision than they have right now. But who knows what's still gonna happen with those wards. We're gonna see if they're gonna be able to get some more ganks in with that relocate from the Wisp being up once more. And Tamae's Battle Fury complete, so like I said, let the farm begin. As just checking, he now is on 354 gold per minute. Let's see how it's gonna be changing in like 5 or 10 minutes or so. See how he does. So it's now 350-ish. Mid lane. We've got ourselves a Darcy and a Jakiro there. There's no tier 1 tower left here anymore, so I don't think they can just push. And even if they did, there were a Wisp as well as a Shrek there. But yeah, that's just Iron Shell being annoying there. Venomancer going to do the thing that Venomancers can do with level 4 on his wards. He is able to just take down Ancients constantly. And he's going to wait for the next stack and then maybe go again. And he can do that. I mean, you can just do that. What am I hearing? Oh, there's just lightning going through creepies. Meantime, top lane, harassment going on Solo again. Oh, sorry, yeah. Well, this is just a Weaver being here though, but he can just cushy away. Cedoy helping Solo out. I mean, Weaver is just one of those heroes that, I mean, you won't see him all that much in fights for now, and neither teams, I have to say, have got one of those massive team fight abilities, team fight heroes that they can just say, you know what, we should be pushing and taking team fights. Maybe Jakiro can be considered that one, but it's not really ideal. They have the Antimates, they consider they have late game anyway. But with a team fight like that, or without team fight like that, I should say, we're gonna see a pretty passive game for now. Like until they really think they're in the advantage and can take fights and can push lanes and maybe think that their anti-mage is ready to fight, we're not gonna see that much action just yet. Blink in, Black, harassment, vacuum back in. That's a time lapse already being used. Shikushi away, and they don't have anything against that. Blink forward though, they want to catch him. Black still being alive for now. He's got plenty of mana to burn away, and there he uses Shikushi again. It will be out. And of course, like I said, he doesn't have boots, but you know, he doesn't really need to. He's got 2600 gold already again. He is highest up on that worth. Let's see if he's going for a Radiant still. And he could be going for a Radiant still. He's looking pretty decent for that. 23 minutes in this game so far. 13 for 6. And looks like Wisp and the TA might be ready to go somewhere again. In the meantime, tier 1 tower bottom is going to get pressured by Bamboo, who's still farming there upon his upon his Naga Siren, who picked up an ultimate orb, so he's gonna go for a Mantis Style as first item. But yeah, it looks like M5, they're really banking on that anti-mage to do stuff, so they're not really farming themselves all that much, from what I feel like. Whoops. So anti-mage farming a lot, but that is about it. Of course, Darkseer, we still see him very high up, and he is still farming, but he's, like I said, not going to be having as much of impact as an anti-mage can do. TA, in the meantime, picking up the anti-mage. TP was there from the Wisp, as well as from the TA. That was the anti-mage going down. Oh my god, I missed that kill. I could go back to there, but I don't really want to bug out the replay all that much, so just missed that kill. And of course, that was the relocate being ready off cooldown, and Sing Sing able to help out, taking care of that anti-mage. A good thing. They need to shut him down. They need to slow his farming down, because he is farming fast right now. His gold is already, well, it's only 10. Oh, okay, that's disappointing. Oh well, we'll find out soon.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
There's the blink in. Jakiro lays down a Macropyre. It's not going to be enough though. Wisp picking up the last hit. And Macropyre not going to be doing anything here. Well, Kuroki is still flying through it because he thinks it's cool, but you know, it's just Kuroki. He can do that. That's a nice pickup there. And it also shows, of course, blink ready up on the Templar Assassin, just showing off there. And 3,600 gold up on the TA also. Where do these people get that gold? Look at that gold graph. It's already dropping back down from these last few kills that have been happening. 4k in favor of M5 still. As we are going to see, hopefully, for the GDB team, some towers going down, because, well, that is still, I mean, this is still in favor of M5. Well, they have got 2 towers more down. 2 towers is about 3k gold. We're slightly ahead of 3k gold, but then again, they're also 5 kills ahead. So right now, when the GDB team starts taking towers, they will be getting ahead. They should be getting ahead in theory, if they also have the kills soon, even again, if they're going to be able to do that. That's of course the big if. Relocate off cooldown again by the Wisp, so we're going to see if he's going to be going somewhere. TP in here from Seedoy to defend this tier 1 tower bottom, as Bamboo backs off again, waiting for another day, and his Yasha is almost complete, after which, of course, or actually his Yasha is complete, and then only needs the recipe for the Manta style. And where are they going to go? They're getting ready to go somewhere. Bottom lane again. They're gonna go for Seedoy this time. There's the ensnare. There's gonna be the melt damage. Vacuum in though inside the iron shell, but Seedoy is probably still gonna die. No song being used. And that's gonna be the Gale going through. Kuroki is very low on HP though. Will be TPing back. Bamboo wish he was there as well, but he's gonna get picked off. Venomancer picking off a double kill. Got the last hit on Naga Siren. Got the last hit on the Wisp still, because he was not in his base. And Sing Sing is gonna go down as well. Anti-mage picking that one up. What a play by M5. Good support incoming, and that Venomancer ulti really hurting. And we now see Venomancer actually going for a point booster. So Aghanims is on the way, and the ultimate has already been doing so much damage. And because that Venomancer was solo mid, he leveled up fairly fast. I mean, if we look at levels here, he is almost high level of the game. He's level 15, and he's landing his ulti on targets that are way lower than him. So that's very, very potent, and it's just even level 2 still. They take down a tier 2 tower here, and then 5. They just look really strong for this game right now, as we're gonna see if Weaver is gonna be able to turn it around. Weaver, who did just pick up the kill on solo, he was able to just solo kill solo, and he picked up a relic indeed, so he's going for that radiance. In the meantime, Scythe of Vice is completed up on the Darkseer, by the way, so that was the one that he was going to go for. Needs to do something against that Weaver if they find him, so wants to be having that. Let's see if we can find some more items being up on these teams so far. We have the Wisp picking up a mechanism, well, almost anyway, just needs his recipe. We already saw the relic up on the Weaver, and that is going to be, yeah, I was going to say, there's going to be the recipe for the Radiance. We're seeing the TA picked up a BKB with all the gold that she was saving. We already saw that activated, of course, in previous fights, so that's the one that she has right now. We have the Shrek picking up a Mithra Hammer, so also going for a BKB by the looks of it. And Naga Siren, like we already saw, Manta style is going to be the way to go for Bamboo, and should be done fairly soon, as we see Roshan being taken down, as the courier just got sniped by the Venomancer. Was the Radiance recipe already in there? Yes, it was. He was on the way back, so that's a small comfort. But still, it's a lot of gold going the way of M5. And Solo, like said, I mean, he's going for an Aghanims. Of course, he got slowed down a bit. I mean, he's being harassed a lot. He's been a target for those relocates, and needs to save up a bit. Needs about 1k gold, and then he has his Aghanims. Not that much, to be fair. Roshan, of course, taken down with Weaver picking up the Aegis. We see the Darkseer. We already saw his Scythe of Ice being up there. Venomancer, his Aghanims is already complete. Because he's having massive farm. And Ghost Scepter also up on the Jakiro as well as a Gem of True Sight. Wanting to be able to see, of course, all the traps from the TA as well as the wards and just general map control. And of course that Ghost Scepter, like I said earlier, it was good on the Venomancer, is still good on the Venomancer. Because if you're going to be up versus a TA and a Weaver, there's just a lot of physical damage going through. You want to be able to stop that. And the Ghost Scepter is the target to do. And that's going to be a tier 1 tower going down on the side of M5. And it looks like they're not going to get a tier 2 in return, even though they are looking towards it. Yeah, 4 heroes here on this middle lane, soon to be 5, because here comes the Anti-Mage as well. Anti-Mage, who is apparently ready to join the fight. He's got his Manta Style complete. Looks like he is done farming. Weaver, now is your turn. 2200 gold up on him. What is he still going to go for? He needs to be here soon in this mid lane. Is he going to be TPing here, or is he just going to leave his team to deal with this? We're gonna find out shortly, I hope, as the tier 2 tower is gonna get harassed. Here comes the song. Here comes the TP in from the Weaver as well. The Shrexstone still hits on 2. Lightning going through. Venomancer ulti in the midst of all of this as StarLadder is gonna try to get away. Use the Ghost Scepter. It will be Venomancer picking up the Wiz. Anti-Mage picking up the Naga Siren. Triple kill for Black on his Weaver though. And there's a buyback from the Venom who goes down. Solo gonna be going down. Ultra kill for Black. And he's not done yet. Nexus, man fight! And that's the Aegis gone. Nexus at least getting that one. But it's 2 for 4. Not what you want to be seeing. And buyback from StarLadder as well. That was a fight going the way of the GDP team. And I have to say that's because of the setup of the song. Good stuff right there. Venomancer still going through, making sure that he gets some kills. He gets some stuff going on there, but it was just not enough. It was not enough, especially not with that Weaver being there. Weaver, I think that Black just sniped up the Radiance Courier as a revenge for getting his own courier killed. But yeah, he's got 4100 gold. I said man fight because Black was taking on Anti-Mage both head on, which is not something that you see all that often. Dire's Courier respawn, and indeed it had nothing in it apart from now, which is now the Minthra Hammer from Alex. Another one. Oh, no, he switched it about earlier. Okay. And we'll be getting his BKB soonish. And what did it just buy? I think it bought something for... oh, it bought the recipe mechanism. Okay. So we'll have that one up on the Wisp. It will definitely be useful. I mean, they need to have something against that Venomancer ulti. I do think a pipe would be a good idea also, because Venomancer, what would be a logical step after this? I mean, his ultimate has been doing so much damage, and you want it to be able to continue to do so much damage. So Cloak, or sorry, what do I mean? I think Veil of Discord will be a good target after this, as he's playing a massive wards to just make sure his tier 1 tower mid is surviving. This is such an important tower as well. I mean, if this one gets picked up, they lose their advantage of being able to be fairly fast at Roshan also, and Dire will get his advantage back. I mean, if this tier 2 tower drops, then Dire's Roshan advantage will kind of drop away if that tier 1 tower is still standing. So it's an important tower to take down. We have got Black in the meantime, still farming. What did he pick up? What did he pick up? He still has to have something. I'm waiting for a second before switching to the donkey, because it should be there. Ah, Manta Style for Black in there, and that one is still Alex's. Yes, it is. So Manta Style for the Weaver, as he's going to be very careful with that courier this time. Look at that, he just doesn't want to have it picked up again. No surprise, to be fair. I mean, that courier going down is pretty painful. And they're going to be going somewhere, going towards the bottom lane. Seedroid going to get stunned here. Vacuum in though. Macropire will still be Seedroid going down. Dread being stunned. Venomancer ulti flying through. And now they have to think about, do they want to be here? I don't think they will. Kuroki backing off, but oh, he's actually going to be staying alive. Bottle charge being used, and he only got the poison nova, nothing else, and that's not lethal, so we'll be fine indeed. Nobody else dying. Buyback of the Darkseer. Glad for them that they were not able to take that fight, or not forced to take this fight. And these two, yeah, like I said, I mean, the ultimate from Venomancer is not lethal. You need to have a Gale to follow up on that one, and he didn't, so he wasn't able to do that. 1900 gold up on the Venomancer in the meantime, who's been having a great game this game, by the way. Ooh, also something that I'd like to see up on a Venomancer, Manta Style. That would be fun. In the meantime, let's see how it's a fake one. See if I found that out. Weaver still pushing. I mean, tier 2 tower already gone. Some damage done to the tier 3 also. This is just a dangerous Weaver, and he is now, even with the mountain style, he's gonna be able to continue pushing even more and just leaves his illusions on the tower. And his illusions, make no mistake, are pretty dangerous themselves. So good stuff indeed right there. Let's see if we can find something new upon these items, because I'm still expecting to see something new. We already saw the Gem of True Sight. Oh wow, mass amount of Ghost Scepters. Enchantress picking one up also. Who are we watching? We're watching the Venomancer. Mancy Mage, you should have some more farm. 3,700 gold, so could be going for BKB. Oh, never mind. Butterfly is going to be built up. Eagle Song is going to be item number 1. So that will be the case there. I say item number 1, but it should be item number 3, kind of, with the Battle Fury and the Manta already there. BKB on TA, BKB on Leshrac also complete. Let's see the Naga Siren. You should be having some more. 1,800 gold up on him right now. And again, both teams, they are not trying to force stuff out. We see the GDB team do what they should be doing, trying to gank with that Wisp. And TA, a Wisp and Leshrac, depending on who they're gonna be ganking. And where they're gonna be ganking, of course. But it is you know, in their best interest to just let Weaver farm split push, if you will, like he's doing right now. Look at this.
Radiant's top tower
Look at this. 3 damage on the tier 3 tower. And Nexus forces a TP in to try to take farm here. And that's already tower below half HP. In the meantime, Darkseer is smoked up, found out that it's just illusions that being here. And now this is the real one, and now it's being forced back again. Even though, look, the Jakiro is around here as well. It would be 2 versus 1, but it's just too risky, especially with those Wisp TPs able to make it 3 on 2 for so fast if they want to go for that one. And it is off cooldown again, so I am kind of curious to see what they're going to go for next. In the meantime, looks like StarLadder has just got the order. You know what? You make sure that tier 1 tower is not going to go down. And is doing okay so far. Anti-Mage being forced away here from the Weaver. Weaver who's level 22. Anti-Mage who's level 22 levels difference. I'm just curious about to see first the gold difference, which is really not that much. 2,535 minutes in the game. Regen Rune picked up by the Wisp, by the way, if you're wondering what that sound was. Experience game though, experience graph. It is going to be in favor of the good B team. They have been picking up the last couple of kills, and later kills give more gold. 2,500 experience in their favor, and that would be mostly on that Weaver with 2 levels in favor, who's going to go for an MKB, picked up a Demon's Edge, and of course with that MKB he will be able to hit on that Anti-Mage, no problem. Who actually went for an Ethereal Blade rather than a Butterfly. Hello, just pointing that out. I do like, well, you like it? Yeah, I think I like it. Yeah, we'll have to see how it works out though. We'll have to see how it works out. Enchantress in the meantime, I mean, she's got the Ghost Scepter rather than finishing off something else. In the meantime, she still has half items there. And is not going to be doing that much more, as TP is going to come in somewhere. Bottom lane was actually a snare upon Solo. I should have sticked around her. TP is incoming. StarLadder is not going to be in time, and Kuroki and Sting will be back up. Bamboo will TP out, and that is that. As Anti-Mage got harassed here on this top lane by Weaver. That was what I was going to check out before the TP happened. And he was able to force Anti-Mage back. Of course, with that time lapse, he's a pretty safe right clicker now, and he's starting to look very dangerous. To be fair, he is 6-1-0. Every kill he's been in, he's got the last hit off. In the meantime, TA picking up the Jakiro, so keeping on appearances here. Mana Void up on the Leshrac, who goes down to Nexus afterwards. In the meantime, tier 3 tower going down. Black. Now it's going to be the time for the barracks. They need to defend this. Venomancer coming in. The kill doesn't hit up on Black. Right clicks are going to go through. Look at that. A lot of damage being done, Mount Style being popped, Vacuum back in, Shikushi is there, he still doesn't have boots by the way, Anti-Mage blinking after him. I still think he should be okay. Gonna try to hide Shikushi himself away from that one again, and is indeed gonna be safe. But here comes support, so even if he wasn't safe, he is gonna be safe for sure. There's a Diffusal Blade picked up by the Naga Siren. It's gonna be Nexus is gonna be the target, and will be picked up by the TA. And there's a song gonna try to catch out Cito. I don't think that should cause him that much difference. To be fair, Suns are there. Tito cannot go anywhere. Still lands a wall before he goes down, but goes down he will. Ice Pad latches on 2. Macrofire. What a brilliant combination coming off from Dread here. 3 heroes down for the good B team, and it is Black who is on 1 HP because, of course, the ultimate from Venomance is not lethal, but he is the only one staying alive there, with Leshrac not able to be there in time. They were not able to get anything, even though I have to say that kill on the animation might have made it worth it there, and it looks like... Didn't he have an Ethereal Blade? Like a moment ago? Okay, I guess not. He split it up again. This is confusing. This is very confusing. Maybe it's still a butterfly. Smoke up for the Dire team, Radiant team rather. MKB completed up on the Weaver. Did I see that elsewhere? Daedalus up on the Sting on this Templar Assassin. Where did he leave the Ghost Scepter if he disassembled it? Aha! There it is. Thank you. Good stuff. Anyway, so he's still going for a butterfly. Good stuff. Indeed. Ice Path. Clearing out creeps. Good stuff. We have the Gold Graph, of course, dropping towards the GDB team. No real surprise there. They have just gotten the tier 1 tower mid. The towers are even again, by the way, and they got a couple of kills there as well, so doing a good job. We have got the experience graph, no real surprise, they get the later kills, so they get more experience. Even though, of course, the spike back up again is because of that, oh, wait a second, Ice Pad landing. Song being used, they want to take down this Roshan. Weaver picking up the Aegis, and they might be able to take this fight afterwards again. Here comes Leshrac, gonna try to land a stun, still hits it, no! Bit too early, Macropyre though, next is being stunned up. Kuroki is gonna be the first one to go down, and there goes the Aegis as well, I think. Yeah, it does. Solo trying to get away from this one. Venomancer also going down in the midst of all of that as well. Leshrac still getting a stun up on the Antimage, but goes down to the Venomancer. And Antimage picking up the TA buying back. And that's gonna be the Weaver being the only one left alive. Gem of Truth have been dropped there. Stallianer, one more hit. Godlike triple kill for Black, and he wants more. It's gonna be Bamboo on 26 HP that's sneaking through. Will be able to back out there. And it's gonna be the Antimage that is the last one here alive. 4 and 5, and he picks up an invisibility rune, and he passes Ghost Scepter again. But now he picks up the Talisman of Invasion. Jeez, confusing Anti-Mage. Anyway, good fight for the GDB team. They did use some buybacks, of course. They bought back the TA. They still got that fight, and the most important thing is this Weaver. He only died once so far. That was that solo kill that that the Darkseer did at the start of the game. So, you know, not really all that. Well, that was very early, which just doesn't really mean that much. And he is farming like a madman. 2,500 gold up on him right now again, even though he already has 4 big items. And no boots. Still no boots. Because, of course, like I said, Chikushi does the same thing about-ish. And he's level 25, which also means that we can't really look at the experience graph anymore all that much, because he is level 25, Antimage will be level 25 soon, so the experience, if the game lasts long enough, should be evening out. But that is gonna be this Weaver is gonna be MVP, or at least MVP is gonna be very important for the good B team, because of course they are up against an Anti-Mage, and Anti-Mages are Anti-Mages. I don't know what to say about that. Anti-Mages are called anti-fun for a reason, because they are able to just farm, and when it's ready, own the game. But yeah, this Weaver might be able to turn that that around. He is pretty big right now. Naga Siren in the meantime coming off on the bot lane, looking for some harassment being done on this tier 2 tower. He's gonna be stopped by Solo and Dread though, so Ice Path will make sure that he knows they're there. And are they gonna be going in on this? They might. We have got 4 heroes here. Blink in from Sing Sing. There is the Ghost Scepter, but now already down. Of course, the Ghost Scepter can be popped off by the Diffuser Blade again. Macropyre, they're fighting in the midst of that one as Solo taking a lot of damage. Their song being used right in time, leaves the rest to back out there as well. Venomancer still, his ulti being used. Still Weaver taking some damage from that one as the Naga Siren gets picked up, and Chandra's doing that one. Alex now on the way out. Mana Void up, time lapse away though. Black double kill, wants to go for more. His Nexus that picks up the Leshrac. Still Black on the run though, wants to go for Stallianer. 2 heroes alive for M5, and it's gonna be Black that wants to go for them. Is he gonna chase that? He is gonna chase that. Traps help him out. Blink in from Sing Sing. One more hit. Triple kill for Black right now. And the only one left alive is the anti-mage buyback from the Venomancer. They want to defend, at least their tier 3 fortification goes off to buy them some time, so that they will at least back off after taking down this tier 2 tower. And they will do that. Anti-mage back on HP again as well, pops his Manta Style, will be able to force everybody back, and he now has indeed his butterfly complete, but Weaver doesn't care because he's got an MKB. In the meantime, bottom lane of course getting pressured in as well by the creep, something that they just have to keep an eye on continuously. And I believe this is where last time I dropped in on the stream, on the game, on when it was Thursday, it was Thursday. I will stop saying good stuff, even though it's good stuff. Manta Style completed up on the Venomancer. Do I want to say it? I will not say it. But that is a nice item. Nice item up on the Venomancer. Like I said during the game already, I would like to see. I like to see Venomancer being played aggressively, and I like to see a Manta Style up on him. So it's definitely a nice item for sure. Kuroki in the meantime picked himself up an ultimate orb. They need to do something against that anti-mage. I do think. Yeah, ultimate orbs don't do anything as anti-mage, obviously, but sheep sticks do, and they need those. They need tons of those, like zillions. We do have, of course, we already saw the Deadless, 2,500 gold up on the TA as she picked up a helm of the Dominator. Curious to see if he's going to go first Titanic or not. Enchantress, 700 gold. Did buy back, oh no, did not buy back. Picked up a staff versus we just need 300 gold to finish up her Aghanims if she still wants to have that one. Darkseer in the meantime, he already saw his cheap stick. Just checking if we see some last new items after that last team fight. As I do think that we should be seeing some new items. 1,600 gold up on Bamboo. And yeah, just wanted to check that. But the Gem of True Sight is still on the floor. They didn't see that one. And they haven't walked past there again afterwards, I guess. Ice Path just gonna clear out some illusions. Tier 2 tower. This is the last one standing in the game on the side of M5, and I have to say the GDB team, they're looking strong. We saw M5 being ahead of the game for most of the time, but the GDB team definitely making a comeback and looking pretty good right now. Look at that gold grab just dropping down further and further, especially of course after that last team fight, after which they also were able to take up the tower. Enchantress did finish up her Aghanim Scepter, so might be able to throw out some more damage for M5 and not purely relying on that Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage who's very low on HP, by the way. Anti-Mage picking up a Skull Basher Venomancer. There was a Gale going through Kuroki, who's going to get harassed here by Cedo as well. Vacuum in there, lands on 2 Song being used, just to give them a chance to back out. Or will they go in on it? No, Kuroki TP's out, will be safe, and the rest backs off again as well. And that is going to be the end of that push-in, as Weaver will be cushioning himself around out of there. And that is Weaver picking up a heart, so, I mean, he still only died once this entire game, and he still doesn't have boots. And I wonder if when he's going to be selling his TP scrolls to get boot to travel, for example, or something like that. But we'll find out, I guess. We'll find out. Should be able to be safe at least from this push-in, as well, the tier 2 tower still went down on this middle lane, so all tier 2 towers gone on the side of M5, and we might see the good B team deciding to start pushing, or at least split pushing. That's something they could do. Leshrac picking up an ultimate orb as well, so Ghost Scepter's in the making, with a TA 3,400 gold up on her, and I'm missing one hero, Bamboo there. What does he have? He has 2,800 gold. Curious to see what he's going to be going for next, as it looks like indeed they're gonna be split pushing. 4 heroes on the middle lane, bottom lane, 1 on the top lane. Weaver and his illusions, and he will be able to. They will be able to probably do some damage. If they can't do damage bottom lane, they will be able to do damage top lane. The thing is, though, I mean, split push is just very annoying because you're gonna get hurt somewhere regardless, and that is gonna be right now. Tier 3 tower already down to half HP. Gale still hits though, but these mirror images doing tons of damage. Will be breathed down here. Trap goes off, slowing down 2, slowing down 3 even. They can go in on that again, and now Weaver comes in from the top lane as well. They have to make a decision. Do they want to defend top or bottom? Song being used. Even if the Song is only being used to defend their top lane, or at least to make sure that they can't help out. This Weaver already took down these barracks. We're gonna not continue bottom lane because they backed off. But Weaver was able to pick up those melee barracks, and that is just something they can just continue doing. Split pushing. With all those illusions that they have, the Manta Cells that they have, the fight going on in the bottom lane in the meantime, Macropyre, Ice Path, Mechanism already being used. BKB's on there. Kuroki is going to be the one to fall though. StarLadder looking for another target. Is he going to be able to land a kill soon? 6 seconds for him as TA is going to get picked up by the Darkseer and Alex will be picked up here as well. The only one left alive is the Weaver who's going to be TPing himself out. And that is a fight going the way of M5. At the same time, they did lose the top barracks, so I'm not sure how much that was worth it, but it is a step in the right direction again for M5, as we will probably see the gold graph dropping back up again after this one. Experience graph will show it more clearly. I mean, it will just be going towards that 0 line again, but then again, of course, we can't say that much again about that experience graph. Oop, but that's the update, because Anti-Mage is level 25 as well, so, you know, the longer it goes on, the less it says. That's how it goes, but you know, give some perspective. Gold graph indeed spiking back up slightly again, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. Losing a team fight if you still get a barracks, it's not entirely worth it. It will depend on how you deal with it afterwards, but it's definitely not bad. Tier 1 tower, Tier 2 tower rather, going down to Anti-Mage in the meantime, who's going to try to do the same thing as Weaver did the rest of the game, split pushing, as Weaver decides to, you know what? Who needs TP scrolls? Who needs boots to travel? I'm just gonna go for a butterfly. Because he can. I mean, this Weaver, he is so farmed. And he's only been in 14 out of the 24 kills. And I say only because most of his kills has come from last hits. He's got 475 last hits. Now TA is doing pretty good as well as the Anti-Mage, 434, but sorry, 443 rather. But it is it's the Weaver that is just you know, winning that last hitting game on creeps. Smoke up for M5, looking for a way in, maybe looking for, finding Weaver ice pad there, and that is going to be Weaver time-lapsing himself away. Has to start doing something now, is getting the overcharge there, as Lashrak will be taking a fall there. Venomous are taking the last hit, and they want to try to take down this tier 3 tower. Are they going to be able to do that without Lashrak? They might be able to do some damage, especially since they got a couple of man styles here as well. Looks like they'll be backing off for now though. And they might be thinking about taking Roshan, but at the same time, can they? Maybe they can. Abyssal Blade up by the Anti-Mage, just on the side. We can do that. Will it be a song? They could just initiate with that song if they want to. Where is the song? There's the song. And with song I mean Naga Siren. But yeah, Roshan not being taken down here. There is of course no wards there for the Dire side, as again, Dire does not have any wards here, just a Radiant that makes sure that that Roshan pit isn't completely covered with wards, or at least around there is completely covered with wards. Bamboo! Gonna get picked up! Anti-Mage being Anti-Mage. Gale still hits on Kuroki, who's gonna be going down there as well. Double kill for Nexus right now, and they are looking for more. They're gonna go for Black, maybe if they can find him. Or will they go for Roshana with those two dead? They might just make that decision. It looks like Nexus is indeed thinking that one. 2400 gold up on him again. And this Roshan is going down very fast. And I don't know if there's anything that they can do against it. Although, having said that, Bamboo is Bamboo. So he might just try to do something there. And they do have a trap there, so they can see the HP slightly blink in. Looking for a target. Invisible Blade, 21 second cooldown though now. So has to wait for that. 2700 gold for him. Clears the creep wave. As the top lane is going to get pressured, they need to come in to defend this soon, because the ranged barracks are going to go down. They cannot take Roshan anymore, unless they want to give up their ranged barracks and some damage for the tier 4s for that. Which is what they will give. Oh, nice stun. Nice slow, rather. 4 seconds. So 4 target slows. Dual breath going down. Mechanism being used. Barracks still going to be taking some harassment though, but they will drop. They have accepted that fact. Surge in. Looking for a target. Looking for a way in. Trap still slows them down, but it's going to be tier 4 tower, that tier 3 tower that's going to go down very fast. There's no fortification either. Try to go for the barracks, and here comes the song. Gonna come in from the back, gonna come in from the side. Here he goes. Here they come. Want to try to go for target. Which one are they going to go for? They're going to go for next, of course. Sidoi stuck in the middle of that, vacuums them into the replica wall, doing a lot of damage. Kuroki is going to be going down. We still have Bamboo looking for a target. He's going to find Red. Already used the diffusal blade on him. He's going to be backing off there as we hear Anti-Mage killing off the TA. Very low on life though. And it's going to be a time lapse for the Weaver. Just picks up Nexus there. Weaver who finds Dread. Dread who finds the Gem of True Sight, but will be dropping with that as well. Triple kill for Black right now. Barracks are still standing. We still have Sidoi and Venomancer being alive there. Range barracks, of course, dropped there. And buybacks happened as well as the Enchantress and the Jakiro and the Anti-Mage. 3 heroes bought back. They do not want to give away that Roshan and Blinken. And there's a sheep. There's a Hax. There's no time left. Black is gonna go down for the second time this game, but he had plenty of gold. He buys back. TA buys back. They need to defend their barracks. And here they come. Mata styles everywhere. There is still no fortification. Will they be able to defend this? They're trying to. And the normal heroes are already gone. It's just illusions. Looks like they are going to be able to defend it, even though it's on 82 HP. And still dropping slightly. And they're going to take Roshan, though, in return at least. Antimage picking up the Aegis. Cedo picking up the cheese. And they leave it to Jakiro to defend their base right now, which is something that they have to be doing right now. It's a tier 3 tower is going to get a rest. 2 siege creeps here, and the rest is only coming in from behind. It might be too late here. Siege creeps hitting on these towers, and that's going to be the siege creep indeed being taken down. That Battle Fury makes sure that the rest of the range creeps and stuff will go down as well. So tower still not dropping, still very low though. But this game still very even up until this point. The gold grab is back to 0-ish again. There's really nothing at 53 minutes in. And what are you gonna do with the rest of your gold weaver? I wonder. Because he's got a full inventory. And I have to say, all of these heroes right now, I mean... wait, that's not the screen that I wanted to put on. This one! Look at that! Look at that! We see the weaver, level 25, got full inventory slot, not even got boots, but he doesn't care. Anti-mage looking pretty good as well, even though he got boots and he got an age as well, so still has 2 chances to pick something up. And of course, he doesn't have Shikushi, he does have Blink, but he kind of needs his boots. Could go for boots travel though. If he feels like he can get the gold. In the meantime, Weaver has on the... or is it just illusions? Oh, confusing. Where's the real Weaver? Oh, he's defending top, mid rather. He needs to though. There's 4 heroes, 0 of them, 5 looking for the barracks, because those barracks are pretty low. If they send in the illusions, they might be able to do some damage there, but they need to wait until everybody of the GDB team is gone here again. As I'm just gonna put on the net worth right here, as we see that Weaver is still highest on top of their 1300 gold for him. They're gonna go somewhere. Where do they go? Oh! Oh! Look at that! Song, and they're gonna be fine. Well, that was the tier 3 tower down. Good stuff. And TP's out from the rest, of course. Ice Pet's still going down. Jakiro, though, was the last one there. Goes down. Weaver picking up the kill. And the Blink Dagger purchased by the Venomancer, which is quite an unusual item on the Venomancer, but he'll be able to jump in and ultimate. That's basically what you want to do with that. By the way, as soon as Wisp got his relocate off cooldown again, and the creeps are pushing into the top lane again, this barracks is gone. Like, is really gone. But the GDB team, they're not out of the woods yet. They still have to deal with this anti-mage who's getting bigger and bigger. 4,600 gold up on him. And it looks like he's gonna go back to base to pick some items up, perhaps? Otherwise, he would be wasting time right now. Precious time. Because he's not blinking either. He's just walking, which is quite unusual for an anti-mage. But maybe they're just gonna be defending their barracks because the push is gonna come in. The GDB team thinks, you know what? There's a naked barracks on the bottom lane. Let's go for it. They got Black, who is able to buy back again if he wants to. Kuroki could buy back. Just putting up that one. Yeah, we have 3 heroes from the Dire able to buy back should it be needed. And they are going to be going away afterwards again. Maybe until Weaver has pushed out the top lane to make sure that they can split push again. Because that would mean that tier 4 tower, the other tier 4 tower goes down. There's only 1 left there on the side of and 5. Pretty painful, to be fair. Even though I don't think that's going to be picked up that easily with the backdoor that they just did with the tier 3 tower. But we'll see if they're going to be able to do it. Everybody of the GDB team is sticking together. There's no Roshan up just yet, so I wonder where they are going. Looks like TA is just going to continue farming. Still has the Helm of the Dominator, 3,300 gold up on him. We have 3,300 gold up on the Naga Siren as well. So keeping even, and these two are just farming continuously with the 2 of them. They still need sheep sticks, I think. With sheep sticks they're going to be able to do something there, as we see Antimage. He indeed picked up his boots of travel, so that is something there. Maybe with solo him, he might be able to get some backdooring going for himself. We'll see though. And he needs to wait for his Aegis to drop. Ooh, Weaver, harassed. Gem of True Sight there. There's the Abyssal Blade, and that is Black going down. That is painful. And now they need to defend their bottom lane because the push is going to be coming in. And right now though, with Black gone, he can buy back if he needs to. And I do think that the Dire team is going to try to force that, at least that one out. They need to. They need to force out that buyback and just make sure that he's not going to be able to buy back next time there is a team fight, another kind of team fight. And the rotation goes on. GDB team going towards the bottom lane again. No surprise there. They need to be careful though. Do they have TPs? Yes, they do. Weaver buys back. That's the one that they waited for. Are they going to be backing up, or are they still going to be trying to go for these melee barracks? Might actually just throw down your illusions on there and maybe get some right clicks. And there comes the TP out. They will trade the barracks though. Fortification going off, lightning going through, Cedar taking a lot of damage from this Weaver. Weaver is not going to chase, or is he going to chase? No, not going to be able to do that. In the meantime, barracks went down in the bottom lane. Bamboo and Kuroki want to go for these range barracks as well. With only Jakiro there to defend it, it's not going to be that hard to do that. Ice Path still hitting up on Bamboo, and he might be giving his life for this one. Mechanism being used on their song, and they are going to be going out. TP's out of there. Barracks mid still standing, and that is 2 sets of barracks down on the side of M5. Top and bottom, and still they're not able to get these melee barracks that they have been so close to getting a while back. Trap lands on 3 heroes right here. Very fast picklet that was, by the way. But they're gonna go for it still. That's the blink in. Alex getting slightly slowed. The blink in from the anti-mage as well. Wants to go for Alex, who's getting bashed, going down. Anti-mage picking up the kill.
Consider thyself purified.
Oh, relocate. Tier 3 tower, middle lane, and they're gonna go for it again. We're gonna jump to top though while we know that that's going on, because they're still gonna try to take these barracks, and this time I think they will actually get it, and that's indeed gonna be the case. And there's gonna be barracks going down here too. Oh, wait a second, they're going for the tier 4s. Lashrakstone still trying to help out. Lightning going through. Tier 3 tower still dropping though. Has dropped. There's not gonna be barracks dropping there. Will M5 be backed out from it? Tier 4 tower still drops, at least one of them. Range barracks still drops as well. Here comes Bamboo taking a lot of damage there from that impetus. Enchantress doing the damage, picking up the Naga Siren. Lightning going through still. Nexus on low HP. His Aegis has disappeared and he goes down. He can buy back though, and does so as well. And Snare going off on Cedoy, level 25 as well, by the way. And he's gonna get stunned up. He is gonna go down as well. In the meantime, creeps are taking down the tier 4 towers here. Triple kill for Black, by the way. But everybody buys back. The only one that doesn't buy back is the Enchantress. And that is gonna be the one that is still dead. But yeah, this is the GDB team. They know they don't have that much time because that anti-mage is getting really big, and Roshan will be up again shortly. Well, 4 minutes time actually. But it will be dangerous to just let this game go on any longer. So they want to take down these barracks, or maybe at least take down the anti-mage again if they can. Though if they can, I don't know. Sheep stick up on the Venomancer there. There's Weaver who's going to be backing out from there. The Sheep up on Alex. Alex will be the first target to go down. Goes down very fast. BKB up on Sig, who gets bashed still. There's a stun from the Tether trying to go over, but it's still BKBs everywhere. Mechanism being used. Vacuum back in. That is a TA going down. Kuroki on the run. Buyback from the TA. And that is Black trying to run away from this after already taking the Venomancer ulti. And this is M5 continuing to go there. Wisp will be back here shortly. But the barracks still died. The barracks still died. Bamboo coming in from the side. Mana Void will kill off Bamboo still on his Naga Siren. And the push is on for M5. They need to get this now. They're up versus Mega Creeps. And it's gonna be the Creeps that is gonna be taking down these tier 4 tower. This tier 4 tower is the only one left. Very fast. But it's gonna be the Venomancer. That's of course a pretty farmed Venomancer that's gonna try to defend. That's with 3 heroes going down. Boots of Travel got the anti-mage back to this mid lane very soon. And they're just gonna go for the tier 4 as well. I think they need to. TP incoming from the Venomancer as well. Picked up some Boots of Travel himself. And there's nobody going towards the bottom lane just yet. There is still the Naga Siren still dead. Black being locked inside an ice path, being turned into a piglet as well. They want to go for these barracks. They need to defend these thrones. Venomancer ulti going on, but Venomancer still hitting this throne as well as Cedoy. And there's the gem dropping, but the illusions get the job done, and 5 takes the win over the good B team. And that is the throne of the tier 4 tower. I think was still up. Tier 4 tower on the side of M5 was still 4 up, so no base race possible, but it is M5 that takes this win. The good B team so close after getting a hard start already at the start of the game, but not able to take it back anymore, not against such a farm Venomancer. Look at that levels. There's 3 heroes on level 5 on the side of M5, 2 on the side of the good B team, but this game was quite intense. So thank you for watching this game. As you might know, this was a replay cast for M5 versus the good B team. My name is Sheever. I'm a Ghost Gamers caster. Please subscribe to my YouTube, youtube.com/SheeverGaming, for which I did this replay cast also because this game should be able to be watched by people, because there wasn't a full cast for it, because as you might know, Toby did the first start of it and I did the last 10 minutes of it. So no full cast, but this was a full cast of the entire game. So thank you for watching. I think there's gonna be finals coming off in 15 minutes for StarLadder. I won't be casting those though, I will be just watching. Anyway, thank you for watching, subscribe to my YouTube. I'm gonna be switching overlays and I'll be right back with you.